Hi guys, this is the last video on coastal landscape development. In this video, we will be learning about the formation of coastal sand dunes and learning about landscapes associated with estuarine mudflats and salt marsh environments.
But to begin with, we're going to look at some characteristic coastal landforms. And the characteristic coastal landforms have a really wide variety, and this is because no coastal environment is the same. They're usually made up of a number of different landforms, but they don't have to be specific ones. So these sorts of landforms can include bays, estuaries, beaches, dunes, deltas, mudflats, and salt marshes. Some coastal environments might have all of these, some might have only 2 or 3, but these examples are not limited to the different types of landscapes you might see in coastal environments. So coastal landscapes are dynamic and constantly changing, and this is the whole focus of this video because we're going to be looking at 2 different coastal landscapes that change over time. And this is the same for many coastal environments. They're always changing, they're always dynamic, so landforms are changing over time. And some of the factors that influence this can be things like local tectonic processes, sea level change on a global and local scale, climate change, changing ocean currents and wave regimes. All this is to do if we have changing levels of water. This is going to impact on changing rates of erosion and deposition. And also natural disasters can have a huge impact, such as storms and tsunamis. They can tend to destroy coastal environments and do a lot of damage to coastal landforms. We also have sometimes changing sediment patterns. So where we have our landforms of erosion and deposition, if we have less sediment, this is obviously going to affect the building and maintenance of those landforms. And also human activity can influence coastal landscapes as well. So now we're going to look at our first example of a coastal landform that changes over time. And these are coastal sand dunes, and you can see them in this photograph here. And coastal sand dunes take part in a process called succession, which can be looked at as a system, and we learned about systems in our first videos. So they have inputs, processes, and outputs. And sand dune succession is called samosphere succession. And we're going to look at how a sand dune changes over time. But we don't need to learn about it in much detail. We learned about sand dunes in the ecosystems chapter in more detail, but it's just to give you a rough idea of the inputs, processes, and outputs of a sand dune system.
Hi guys, to continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level geography videos, just click the button. Join me today and together let's make A-level geography a walk in the park.